Hey pals.
Hi guys.
So we're on Toodee Lake and we are going to be doing a canoe route from Kevin Callan's top 60 canoe routes of Ontario, and it's called the Kirkpatrick or Blue Lake Loop, and we're really looking forward to it. And it looks like the mosquitoes are really looking forward to us being here. But there's supposed to be beautiful scenery and great fishing.
Tough portages, grueling weather.
Yeah, the weather is not looking great for us, so we're going to try to make good time today while it's not raining. We're calling for severe thunderstorms on Monday, well, Sunday night through Monday, so we might get stuck for a day. So we'll have to play it by ear.
Stay with us.
All right, a bit of confusion. We were confusing. It's kind of labeled wrong, actually. But we are now on the southern part of Toodee Lake, and so we were searching the west end of this lake for a portage out, and nothing looked portagey. But we've got our bearings again, and we're going to find the actual portage, which should be right past where we saw those loons. All right, it's been a month since we were on a canoe trip. You'd think we would not forget everything in that time of how to navigate, but here we are.
Ooh, this does not look good. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to get my bug jacket on.
Oh boy.
Ooh. That one was so nice. We're gonna do it twice. This time we're gonna take you with us.
I am absolutely pouring sweat right now. But it's summertime and the living is easy, or something like that. Yeah, that was a dried up marsh. We slogged through it, and then at the last second I kind of looked into the forest on the right and saw what looked like a trail, and it brought us to the end. Otherwise we were getting our feet really wet. So bug shirts are on.
I think I swallowed 5.
I swallowed some bugs too. So we're committed now, gang. I just got to go back and get the canoe.
Too hard stuff.
Too hard stuff. This is fun, right?
These bugs are crazy. They're incestuous. After hours of slogging through what was clearly not a canoe route, we sent our drone up to see what we had in front of us.
It showed an ever-tightening path that was obviously not traveled by canoe. Possibly reachable by snow machine in winter, Finn Lake was out of reach by canoe in July by this path.
You have a friend.
At least that one. So campers, we've had a change of plans, maybe slightly change of heart. It was quite the slog where we were headed. We didn't even reach Finn Lake before we decided that we just wouldn't have time to complete this loop. And with rain coming the next couple of days, we just ended up backtracking, found a beautiful little cozy campsite that doesn't look hardly at all used. And we're just going to set up camp here and then regroup and decide what our next plan of attack is.
Yeah. We're tired.
I just jumped in my glove. Hey, so we've got camp set up, we've got a fire started, and we're boiling some water. The day has actually just took a really hard turn to the good, and it's really beautiful, sunny out. The breeze is up, which is nice. It keeps the black flies from carrying us away, but the bug shirts are definitely necessary. Even in the wind, they can get in behind your ears, and we gotta watch for that. And dinner tonight, and every night this weekend, will be courtesy of our friends Tyler and Cassie Scott, as well as Tosh, Richard Tosh, better known as
Camp Kitchen.
Camp Kitchen. So tonight we've got penne bolognese and jambalaya, and then we're going to give them some feedback after this camping trip.
We knew it was going to be a tough slogging this loop, but we just didn't get as far as we needed to, and just decided to turn around instead of getting stuck further down and not being able to get out in time. So we're just gonna kind of enjoy where we are right now.
Yeah, it is so beautiful. Oh, that smells good. How is it, babe? Is it rehydrated?
Yeah, it is not dehydrated. This is
Sorry, I said is it
freeze-dried.
rehydrated?
It is, but it's
not dehydrated. There's a distinction.
The flavors taste so good, so fresh.
Yeah, and that's the reason I like these small batch freeze-dried meals like this, because it's all fresh ingredients and it's all ingredients you can pronounce. There's no preservatives in here. It's awesome. So I haven't tasted mine yet. It might taste terrible. So let me taste it to see. Yeah, no, that's awesome. Oh, that's great. The chicken just rehydrated so well. Mm-hmm. For the record, these guys aren't sponsoring us. We don't have any like affiliate deal or anything. They're just friends of ours who do really, really good things.
This has ground beef, carrots, celery, onions, garlic, bay leaf, thyme, oregano, parsley, whole tomato, tomato paste, and Parmesan cheese. Tastes amazing.
I just got a full shrimp and it rehydrated nicely. This has chicken, ground pork, shrimp, sweet onion, green pepper, celery, garlic, long grain rice, chicken stock, whole tomato, tomato paste, olive oil, hot sauce, thyme, oregano, bay leaf, smoked paprika, black pepper, and sea salt. That's a mouthful, but it is jambalaya after all. Put everything in there but the kitchen sink. Well, friends, just as the sun sets, so do we. We've had a long day, and it's just ending so perfectly. And tomorrow's another day, and we'll decide sort of what we do when the time comes.
Yeah, we'll see what plans we want to make, and we'll let you know.
Night.
Night. Morning, friends. We woke up a little swollen from bug bites and tired, I think. The sun is out, so we're gonna brave the mosquitoes again this morning, and looks like it's gonna start out to be a nice day.
As with most first nights in the backcountry, neither of us really slept all that well.
Yeah, we had a tough time sleeping, but we heard lots of visitors.
Oh my gosh.
We had an owl.
Yeah, we had a barred owl, lots of loons,
Seagulls.
tons of gulls,
Bullfrogs.
lots of bullfrogs,
And fireworks.
and fireworks. It's not our style, like we don't understand. We're 15 kilometers off of a secondary highway deep in the backcountry of Northern Algoma, and to us it doesn't make sense when you get out into the serenity and the beauty and just the sounds of nature to put fireworks into the mix, and just because it's dark out.
Yeah, I'm not an advocate for fireworks. They're pollution, they're litter, they're all the things that are bad, but kids love them.
People are celebrating, and if they're not taking into consideration the factors that share. He's just mentioned the celebration part, and the joy of being alive and the joy of being outside with your family is a beautiful thing. So it's not all bad, it's just tough to sleep through. So
it smells fantastic, guys, and the sweet potato chunks. I love sweet potatoes, so I'm sure I'm gonna love this.
bursting with flavor.
It is. Yeah, tons of flavor.
Nice.
Almost tastes like a curry. I don't know what that would be.
So many complex flavors. Uh-oh. Now the bears are gonna come.
The bears?
Yeah, Mike Ditka, he's on his way. So we're done our first and only portage of the day. That brings us back onto Toodee Lake. So we're going to explore it, see if we can find some secluded space with a really nice campsite where we could set up a rain tarp and just hang out and relax.
What is afraid? Miedo? Miedo?
Tener miedo, sí. You have fear. Miedo is fear.
No tenemos
No. So we're on Toodee and just looking for campsites, and we found one that's actually gorgeous.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful view.
Kind of fits the bill. It's got a nice flat tent pad, some trees around for hanging the tarp. It's got a beautiful terrace view of the east side of the lake. It's a little close to the put-in, which is where the trailer campers are, which isn't ideal, but this is a great site.
Yeah. With this site in mind, we continued east to check for an even better location.
So down at the east end of Toodee, there's a portage sign marked that we don't have on any of our maps, but it does look like it takes you through a little hop, skip, and a jump toward Duval Lake. So this could be the direction we should have gone in. However,
We did not.
so we're going to go back to that first open high campsite that we found, because it's the best that we've seen so far, and it kind of fits exactly what we were looking for.
Yeah, and the sun has come out and we're just gonna kind of enjoy the camping here, I guess.
Yeah, but it is so beautiful in here. This is pretty much untouched wilderness, pretty remote and absolutely gorgeous. It is warm and buggy because the breeze has died down. Shay's got the tent up. I have a nice little fire pit built here just in front of the front corner of our tarp. Got a beautiful little chimney rock which is going to pull the smoke straight up instead of underneath the tarp, hopefully. We've got room for our 2 chairs. We're going to be set up for a couple of days of rain.
Since we decided to spend a couple of days on Toodee Lake, we wanted to paddle around a few bays to get to know it better. In one shallow marshy bay, there were so many large tadpoles, but they were very elusive to our cameras. I know we've had bugs on trips before, but I don't think it's been this hot and bugs. Like, this hot and bugs is a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. And we were expecting the rain, so we set up camp early to beat the rain, and then it didn't rain yet. So we're kind of on the cusp of what we're supposed to be doing, but it's all good.
It's all good, man.
It's all good.
This is what it is, I guess, to just be relaxing, I guess.
It's kind of fun to listen to the birds, and we did take a couple paddles out and saw some huge tadpoles. What were the plants
Oh,
called?
pitcher plants.
Pitcher plants. The bright red, beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful flowers.
When we're pushing, which we usually do, sometimes we don't take the time to stop and smell the proverbial roses or the pitcher plants, and we kind of breeze through some things that maybe we'd otherwise not when we're really moving quick. So there is something to be said for really taking your time. It's just we're not good at it.
And we didn't plan for it. Yeah. I'm
Totally.
making
Mocha chocolata da da. That's going to be my thing every time we make a...
Oh dear.
People will know me as Christina Aguilera of the Forest.
Okay, good. Good talk.
I'm going to try to remember not to edit that out because that's good. That's gold right there.
Gold. On with our sampling of the camp kitchen freeze-dried meals. So far have been amazing. Pulled pork burrito bowl.
Oh yeah, that was one. Oh wow, okay.
Beef chili mac and cheese.
So that one we talked about maybe being tonight.
That one sounds awesome. I don't know if we earned those calories. Haha.
I did.
Our chicken Alfredo. No, the chicken Alfredo does seem bigger. Yeah, it does seem bigger, so we could probably split that one.
With that sucker.
Yeah.
Chicken Alfredo it is, pals.
Now the sun's coming back out.
Oh man, for golden hour. Here's the bacon.
Yeah, like there's still a lot of water in here.
I think I put too much water. Remember
Oh.
when I said, oh, I'm just going to put, but there, it's all come back now, I think. Just a little bit watery. The rain stopped and there's no more thunder. Looks clear for a little while. So I'm gonna cast a little bit, see if I can find some brook trout in this lake. Just got a red devil on and I'm casting in the narrows here, right beside our camp. I figure because the water is so warm, the brook trout are going to be deep. Judging by those thunderheads behind me that are humongous, I'd say we probably have an hour or so before we're going to get pretty rainy. So I'm going to fish for another little bit and then we're going to have to batten down the hatches because those thunderheads are already on this side of us now.
$3.75.
Coffee.
The joys of camping.
That's one. We've got a little red squirrel who's none too happy to have us joining him on seemingly his little peninsula here. I was taking a few casts this morning and a beaver surprised me and told us to get the heck out of here. We're here on Crown land, which I don't know why they don't call it public land. Crown land's a bit outdated these days, but Crown land just means land to be, used for multi-purpose tasks by any, for free of charge and unencumbered to Canadian citizens. I believe that's the truth. We're going to put a link below to some good resources for using Ontario Crown land, just so that you know all the rules. There's an atlas that you can use that can guide you to the different land use types that are in your area. It's a lot harder down sort of basically south of Sudbury down toward the GTA and east of that to find Crown land which is free for use. Up in our area and up here, most of the land, if we're honest, is Crown land, so it's not that difficult. But you still have to be careful because some places might be leased out for mining or logging or something like that, and you don't want to get nabbed for doing something illegal. But just vast swaths of wide open, almost pristine wilderness is something we're so blessed to have here in Northern Ontario.
And trying to preserve.
Trying our best to preserve it, which is why we want to keep these canoe routes open. Sherry and I followed a canoe route that didn't really exist when we got here on Friday. That wasn't really a canoe route. It turns out the canoe route goes another way. But the more we use them, the less likely they're going to be open to logging. This logging road, as much as we malign logging roads because it opens up, well, A, logging, but B, just sort of more traffic into the places. It's like that's how we access a lot of these remote, really wild and pristine places. So it's, you got to take the good and take the bad and take them both, and there you have the facts of life. Just roll your eyes. You just rolled your eyes at me.
With a free day to explore, we decided to check the eastward route that we should have taken in the beginning.
Baby, there's a moose right there. Left, there's a moose. Slow us down. Slow us down quietly.
Beautiful moose, guys. Oh, the mosquitoes though are so bad.
How's that, baby?
That's a rough port. Pretty bushy, like the trail is pretty clear, but it's really bushy and rough. Rough in a couple of spots where you're going into like shin deep.
Clearly marked portages on this route. That is the biggest mushroom I've ever seen. Gee. Okay. It's much easier when you actually follow the canoe route. This is pretty simple. So, made it to Finn Lake, 2.5 hours.
Yeah, roughly 2.5 hours. Now, mind you, we were traveling pretty light, but I think that means less than half a day we could have gotten here.
Yeah, we could have got to maybe to Rob Lake like we were hoping. The route is definitely signed very well with portage signs. So anybody who's looking to do this route, just look for the portage signs, not the flagging tape, and you'll be okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you should be okay. So that just means we've done our research for the next time, which will be in a shoulder season. Either the spring or fall, we'll come back up here, and I think in 4 good days we should be able to get this route done. But it's so gorgeous and remote. There's no one around. I don't think this canoe route gets used all that often, at least the portion that we just did. So it is beautiful out here.
It is, and the trees are so huge and lush, and the birds are keeping us company out here today. So yeah, beautiful trip.
Okay, so now we just head back to camp and hope that rain holds off. We got poured on a little bit there, but it looks like it might hold off. So we've got another, I guess, 2.5 hours back to camp. So we'll see you there.
I'm just seeing where Buffalo Creek can go all the way from here too.
Oh, yeah? So that was a super fun exercise to do.
It was nice to be adventuring and exploring.
Rather than sitting at the camp. We're just not good at that. There is one portage, which is the second one out of Toodee. It's the one that heads south. It's probably 250 meters long or something like that. That one is it's a slog. It's really, really bushy in sections, and it's wet. You're gonna get your feet wet. No matter the season, you're gonna get your feet wet. But in spring, I don't even know if you can do that without like literally wading up to your knees in water. And it is a slog. We were sweating, and I think I heard Sherry curse.
Never.
I'm just joking. That's not true.
Never happened.
Since the weather is still remaining absolutely gorgeous, despite all the predictions of the forecast, I'm going to go out for a paddle. Cher's going to hang back and read at the fire. I'm going to see if I can find a fish or two hidden somewhere in this beautiful lake. We are so lucky, so blessed. Just can't believe it. Well, I got a little nibble, but I think I tried to set the hook too soon. So an unsuccessful fishing trip this time, but only if you measure the success of a fishing outing by catching fish. I had such a serene time, taking in the beauty of this magnificent lake, the colors of the sunset on that lake, and just the quiet solitude. That was a big win for that. Good.
Oh, our buddy.
He's like, I ain't your buddy, miss.
Happy Canada Day.
And what a beautiful Canada Day it is. Beautiful blue skies, gorgeous sunrise this morning, plentiful mosquitoes and black flies.
And coffee.
And coffee. We've got some organic oatmeal with freeze-dried strawberries and maple sugar to start our day. And today is the day that we tear down camp.
Yeah, we're heading home.
Heading home today. We had such a beautiful weekend. It wasn't what we planned.
And it wasn't what we thought. The weather was amazing. We got amazing weather.
Yeah, so we had planned to do a big canoe loop, the Kirkpatrick Lake loop. That didn't happen. We pivoted to a base camp scenario where we explored around. Mm-hmm. That was great. We planned to catch some brook trout here in these beautiful northern lakes. That also didn't happen, but paddling and casting is catharsis in its own. It's not really about the successful fish. It's about the act of pursuing that really brings that dopamine hit.
I wonder if that's how mosquitoes feel. It's not about the catch, it's about the pursuing. Yeah,
The sound of mosquitoes in the bush in the height of bug season, the sound is a sound like, it's pretty frightening. The hum that they make.
We're only a few short, maybe 2 kilometers away from the takeout, and then we're about a 2-hour drive from there home to spend Canada Day with our kitties. Thanks so much, guys, for watching.
This is how we camp.